Yo, welcome back, No Contest family. I'm your host, Jordan from No Contest. We have something special for you guys today, and that's Ninja Kumite, where we measure character battle prowess against one another. Before we begin, we've been gaining a lot of support from you guys, and I want to personally say thank you. Please, if you're watching, consider subscribing and liking the video and hitting that notification bell so you can be notified when we upload any video. Also, comment, "I subscribed" down below. Upon seeing your comment, we'll reply to anything and everything. Make sure you stay to the end of the video to find who wins this fight. Without further ado, let's get started. Jiraiya vs Orochimaru. I know most of you that are Naruto fans like I am have thought about this at least once in your life. Having these legendary Sannin fighting to the death would be a catastrophic battle. These ninja are definitely in a league of their own, but who would actually come out on top in a 1v1? Well, first let's break it up and we'll talk about Jiraiya and his jutsu and ability, then we'll talk about Orochimaru and his jutsu and ability. Then we'll do a call and answer segment where we will see what answers they have for each other. So first up, Jiraiya. Jiraiya has a pretty big arsenal of abilities. His chakra reserve and his physical strength are pretty great. The man is known for taking a few hits and living from them, like surviving a punch from Tsunade and surviving an attack from the 2 to 3 tail form Naruto. So it's safe to say that his durability is exceptional. He is proficient in using the Rasengan and is shown being able to make the Rasengan in different sizes. He's also adept at sealing jutsu, being able to look at Naruto's seal on his stomach and figuring out what type of seal it was and being able to counteract it. He's able to use his hair to attack and defend himself, making his hair spiky. He has massive chakra reserve, being able to summon toes like Gamabunta and not showing any fatigue after. Also, he's able to combine jutsu together with the toads to drastically change the scale of battle. We've also seen him summon himself and other people inside of toads, which has always been my favorite thing that Jiraiya has been able to do. Last but not least is his ability to use Sage Jutsu, which increased his speed, his strength, his durability, and his ninjutsu to unimaginable heights. Not to mention being able to fuse with the toads and use different forms of genjutsu and ninjutsu. Next up, Orochimaru. Orochimaru is also ridiculous as a ninja. He has plenty of jutsu in his repertoire, but his most notable attribute is his durability. He has been blasted by Biju bombs, he's been punched by Tsunade, he's been stabbed, cut up into little pieces. Literally anything you could think of, he has either walked it off or just came back later. Orochimaru is able to shapeshift into serpents, which has greatly increased his speed and mobility. He also can regurgitate swords through the little snakes he's able to turn himself or his limbs into. He's able to use jutsu like the reanimation jutsu, bringing people back from the dead and commanding them. His larger scale jutsu are his snake summoning, which takes a lot of chakra, and he doesn't even show any fatigue after it, just like Jiraiya. He has the Rashomon gates, which he has for protection. He does not manage to learn Sage Jutsu because his host body at the time was not strong enough to endure it, but we should mention that he was also proficient in Wind Release, Earth Release, and we've also seen Orochimaru use some type of genjutsu on Sasuke to try to take his body, but quickly got dealt with. So who wins this fight? Well, I'd like to touch on what some characters in Naruto has said about Jiraiya. Itachi in part 1 Naruto has said to Kisame that if he fought Jiraiya that they would both die. But Itachi completely immobilized Orochimaru within seconds when Orochimaru tried to take Itachi's Sharingan. The next was Pain saying that if Jiraiya would have found out about the Rinnegan's abilities in their fight, that he would have lost the fight. Orochimaru lunged for Pain's eyes as well and got beat immediately. So this says a lot about Jiraiya's abilities. But where the problem lies is Orochimaru's durability. Can Jiraiya overwhelm Orochimaru's durability, or can Orochimaru outstamina Jiraiya? Some of you may say Orochimaru can use the reanimation jutsu, but that jutsu takes preparation. He had time to prepare the second and the first Hokage for the attack on the Leaf Village. Jiraiya got jumped by Pain and took down 3 or 4 of them, and it's safe to say that each path of Pain is Jonin level and above. But what made this even worse was that they were all connected and he still managed to take down half of them. Jiraiya's Sage Mode is just too OP, and we don't see anything Orochimaru has that answers that, other than trying to stay alive and outlasting Sage Mode. This fight would be Orochimaru playing defense and countering what he can. So who wins, Jiraiya the sword that pierces anything, or Orochimaru the shield that can't be penetrated? Well, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Carter and I talked for hours on this and scoured the internet for answers and couldn't find anything definitive and or answers without opinions being tied to them. Well, guys, we're gonna end this in a draw because there's no way to know. They both have feats, but stacking them up against one another, it just makes a battle of speculation. Neither of them have anything that is so overwhelming over the other that makes a clear victory. So what do you guys think? Did I miss anything? More importantly, who do you guys think would win? Tell us your thoughts below. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It helps the channel go a long way with your support. I'm your host, Jordan. Have a great day and see you on the next one.